Welcome back to the Delaware Way. I'm Larry Menti. They were named one of the top startups in the state of Delaware, and they promise to help you invest like a millionaire. Pedro Moore is the founder of Funding Fuel. Thanks a lot for coming back. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
So how are you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
No, I'm talking about your company.
Oh, right. Well, yes, I'm doing great, and the company's doing great as
Wonderful.
well. Yeah.
So we talked to you once before when you were kind of just getting started, right?
Correct.
And how much have you grown?
We have grown a good bit. We actually won a competition out in San Francisco, pitch competition, where we won $10,000 for our concept. And we're building our user base of people that are actually interested in investing.
So tell me how it works, how Funding Fuel works.
Sure. When we initially met, we had a slightly different model, but we pivoted a little bit. But basically the idea is that any individual can invest a minimum of $1,000 into our online equity fund. And that fund basically will take the proceeds and go purchase and manage multiple units of franchises. So basically you can almost be like a franchisee without having to do the work. But you're able to earn passive income as a result of that.
And what's my cut? If I were to give $1,000
Sure.
and you were going to go and invest in a franchise or give money so somebody that can start a franchise, how do I know what my return would be?
Sure. Well, our target return is to be between 9 to 10%, maybe 11% on an annual basis on your money. So your $1,000, you'll be able to earn potentially 9 to 11% on your money ongoing.
Are there franchises now that have opened? Have you reached that point that are funded by you?
No, none of them are open currently. We still actually have to go through our crowdfunding. It's called a Tier 2 approval status. So we still got to go through that part to be approved to acquire those particular franchises.
So sell this to people because so you don't have a franchise yet, and you're asking people to invest. There's a lot of faith at that point, isn't there?
Absolutely. So the reason why we started this company is because for the everyday person, there's not a lot of options to grow your money. You either have a savings account, which has a horrible interest rate, or the stock market, which most people are intimidated by. So we want to provide an alternative asset class for individuals to basically grow their wealth. So our strategy right today is basically trying to take a poll of people that are interested to actually, we're not asking for any money right now. We just want to build our database of people that are interested. So that way when we do go live and we get approved by the SEC, then we will go out and ask. So basically we're raising money from those individuals to go out then and purchase.
And how do people, if somebody's interested, how do they get a hold of you?
Sure, they can visit fundingfuel.com.
Funding Fuel, so that's easy enough.
Yes.
It's fundingfuel.com.
Fundingfuel.com, and our contact information along with our social media is on there as well. And the same thing with our social media is fundingfuel.com, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And there's an assurance that all the money you raise goes to these franchises?
Correct. Part of the SEC ruling is that we have to be transparent. We have to be able to communicate to these investors that this is what we plan to do, because if not, we get in trouble. Do
you have people ready to go for franchises, or is your company buying the franchises?
Our company will basically be the franchisee, and so we are managing. Think of us as maybe a portfolio manager, a fund manager. We were basically managing your money and going out and buying and managing these units for you on behalf of you, and then when those units generate the profits, we share those profits with you.
So what franchises are we talking about? Because do you choose them?
Yes, we will choose them. So some of the franchises we've been thinking about that, based off our numbers, feel like we can yield the best return are the Dunkin' Donuts, Checkers, Sports Clips.
Oh, but well-known names.
Correct. There will be well-known names that people most likely interact with on a weekly basis. So these are not just the up-and-coming franchise that no one ever heard of. And that's part of our way to kind of make people feel better. We don't want to just, if we're asking for $1,000, we don't want to just put that into something extremely risky. So we want to only work with brands that have a credible name, an established name, some data that shows that they'll produce X returns or they'll produce a certain return on our investment.
And if the franchises overperform, your fund then distributes that money?
Yes, correct. So when each unit generates a certain profit, we share that with the community, those individuals that invested.
Oh. It's a great idea.
Well,
It is a wonderful
appreciate it.
idea. I know it's not just me that's saying that. You're winning some awards and making it as a finalist in places. So good luck with you.
Well, thank you.
Please come back. Please come back
Definitely
when you
will.
get your first franchise.
I definitely will. Definitely will. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Pedro Moore is the founder of Funding Fuel. That wraps up the Delaware Way for this week. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Larry Menti, and I'll see you again next week.